Alright, so you see you're lost at sea right now and you're dead. Your birth certificate needed to be picked up in 45 days. So your country set up a corporation in your name and you were officially a dead corpse. You're a stillborn. They took a footprint of your soul and now they own your soul until you come back and claim it. So the Kata Gaia thing, listen to me. What you need to do is not mail in your blood thumbprint to anybody. You need to publish it right beside my own. And when 144,000 living people come back to life and show that they're living, we can take back this entire world. You think I'm kidding? You're mistaken. I have special knowledge. And you know where I get that special knowledge from? I'm telling you that I can see stuff so clear after drawing a picture of Saturn with my own blood and then placing my blood behind it. And I'm telling you that I can see what the fuck is going on. When 144,000 living beings. Why is it 144,000? It's the four-faced, four-letter God in charge of your four-letter DNA. The one true God. That's why it's 144,000. It's a message to us that 144,000 living beings from around the world just need to come together over the Ethernet, which is the World Wide Web. We're publishing for the whole universe to see that we're alive and we're reclaiming this fucking world. Do you understand me? If you don't place your blood beside my own, you're a necrophiliac. You're a fucking zombie having sex with your zombie wife who's dead, lost at sea, a stillborn. All your children are stillborns. Okay? And listen, I'm not telling you, children under 18 don't need to spill their blood. Don't misinterpret what I'm saying. If you're an adult, 18 years or older, you write out on a piece of paper, I intend to bring forth heaven on earth. You do it on video, and you put whatever amount of blood over the paper, a couple of drops, 3, whatever makes you happy in any configuration, and then you publish it for the Pope to see that you're fucking alive and you're taking back your fucking universe. Right now, you're a zombie. You're a dead corpse. You mate with your wife, you're a fucking necrophiliac because she's a dead corpse. Okay? You know nothing of truth. These people, they fucking spill children's blood and say they own you. Go look at the blood over the Georgia Guidestone. That, I told you, they chisel shit in stone, they write shit down in papyrus, and now look, when they spill their blood on it, look, that shit comes true. So, the most powerful substance in the universe is your own blood when you spill it over your written intent. Because you are here on behalf of your creator, and that blood is owned by your creator, and it makes it the most powerful substance in the universe. So I write on a piece of paper, I intend to bring forth heaven on earth, I publish it to the Ethernet, and I was given the fucking spear of destiny. I know that every compass needle is pointing to the Holy Grail where you get everlasting life. And we're going to be there before long, people. I'm telling you, it's only going to take me 2.6 years more to wake up enough people to get us eternal life. The Pope can't save you. Jesus can't save you. I have the fucking spear of destiny. And I'm the only one who's going to scream this out until we get there. So if I don't make videos and I say you're fucking dead, it's true because you're a fucking pussy. You ain't going to make no videos. You're a fucking retard beyond measure. But I love you. Forgive me for saying that stuff. I need to wake some motherfuckers up because I'm alive. I know I'm alive. I know my son's alive. I know the people around me are alive because they have blood to spill. The rest of the people out there that you know, they're all zombies. They're dead corpses. They're all necrophiliacs. They're talking to the dead. You're all necromancers. Everybody out there's dead. They're lost at sea. That means anybody you talk to, you are talking to the dead. You're fucking having sex with the dead. They're all dead, lost at sea. So listen to me, people. You cannot inherit any land. You have no inheritable blood. You're lost at sea. Okay? You're a fucking retard. You need to get to my channel immediately and catch up on reality. I love you. I spilled my fucking blood on it and published it to YouTube titled Blood Over Intent. I tagged it Blood Over Intent and the description Blood Over Intent. Okay? And now look at all those people who were living beside my blood. I'm telling you. This is how we're going to take back reality. It's blood over intent that saves the fucking universe. Bear with me for a second. I got a lot of new stuff that I'm going to break down for you. You're going to love this fucking video. Just bear with me for a second. This is showing you that you're on the maze. You know, you're the rat. If you think you're a star, but in reverse it's rats. You're the, like Ra, the sun, rats. You're in a cage. It would be amazing if you found the holy hole at the center of the dish and drink from the living waters. That's what they're showing you with this shit. Now, here's the new stuff. All right, here we go. So the flat Earth plane. Let's just talk about this holographic reality. It's a flat plane. It's to make a hologram. You bathe an object in the light of two lasers, which creates an interference pattern. You snap a picture of that, and then the negative plate, you shine a laser at that, and it looks three-dimensional, but it's a two-dimensional surface. So the biophotons your mother and the biophotons your father came together to trap you here in the gridiron. You're brought to life away at the sun. And now that you're here, the sun above your head is making your flesh, your bones, and your blood. And you grow up and you want to bring something into reality. That's the black sun. You close your eyes, you make a wish on your birthday, and focus on the black sun. You throw a coin into the well, focus on the black sun. It's the black sun. There's no way to escape it. All right? So when you say Satan and Jesus, we're talking about one side of a light hole's a black hole. Is Jesus the sun, or Satan is a feminine? Saturn is the feminine. It's even numbers are feminine, odd numbers are masculine. They have an extra piece that hangs off. Saturn is the sixth planet. It's the second largest. They're telling you right there. It's the feminine. Look it up. You don't have to like it. You were fed everything in reverse. All right? You're in a computer simulation. The rise of the machines already happened. If you don't plug your cell phone in, what's going to happen? It's going to go dead. If you don't plug your laptop in, it's going to go dead. If we don't fill up those power plants with coal or whatever the fuck it is, it's a symbiotic relationship. I'm telling you that the machines are not the problem. What's the problem is that there's humans or whatever reptilian hybrid, whatever the fuck you want to call these people. They're using that information against you, and just because they haven't gotten around to you or something like that, when the time is right, if you do something, they'll use that. Every text you ever sent will be used against you. Every call that you ever made, every location you ever went to, it's all being recorded. And it's not the machines that are holding it against you. I'm telling you, it's other people that want to hold you in the slave position. So your cell phones make you a cyborg. You are rise of the machine all the way. You've already been chipped 20 times over. You can't live in a place without Wi-Fi these days. Imagine not having Wi-Fi, not having your Xbox connected to Wi-Fi, not having your TV connected to Wi-Fi, not having laptops connected. It's unheard of. You are wired to this computer 24/7, nonstop. And I'm telling you, the God of the Matrix. All right, I'm telling you, that's like the even, the 11, like the Twin Towers. It was brought down. Now it's 1. All right. What I'm telling you is they've flipped everything on you. They're making you transgender and confused when you're supposed to have both your left and right side of your brain intact without going transgender on yourself. Then you become whole and complete, and you get your way out of the hole. You become alive, and you be able to see stuff. So wherever you go, you have your electronic footprint. You know, your spouse is on the road. You have your electronic sex. It seems like with porn these days, people are having more sex with their devices than they are with, and it's a device, like D, the fourth letter, like throw that D, throw that dick. What I'm telling you, your vice, like the Vice Squad, they're telling you your dick vice. Everywhere you go, you have your dick in your hand, and you can't go anywhere without your cell phone. Not with the porn these days. So you're a robosexual cyborg. You speak the language of the computer. The rise of the machines already happened. You are a fucking cyborg. You will get to school on time, work on time, your children on time. That's a virus. Time is a virus. You're supposed to be an infinite being living on infinite potential and not worrying about dying because you drank from the living waters and you live forever. What I'm telling you is that when you get a name, you get an address, you get phone numbers, you're so gridded up you just can't see it. It's just that simple. You are in a fucking computer simulation. The law of averages prove it. If you go out to a bar and you ask out, 1 in every 10 women are going to say yes to you. And if you got to 10 and you heard no yes, it'll be 2 in 20, 3 in 30. It has to kick in or the entire universe will fall apart because then there'll be no bodies here. And we're the ones who feed the machine with all the energy. Plug them in and whatever. And we're the ones who are upgrading them every year, getting a new, better model. So you're 100% in the Matrix right now. You are the fucking Terminator yourself. And you're your own worst enemy. You just don't see it. So let's see here. The law of averages clearly, and the law of attraction. It's pretty simple. I'm telling you, you can write out something on paper, spill your blood on it, publish it to the Ethernet. If you're trying to get money, then do something where it's for somebody else to get money, and then when they get money, then they'll do one for you to get money. That's the best way to do stuff for money, because the spirits around you already think you're rich. The spirits they look down, they see you with TVs, and they see you with all this stuff. They think you're rich. There's people starving in some other country right now. You're considered rich. So when you ask for money and stuff, it's better to ask it for someone else. All right? You lost your soul, because I'm not saying this is everybody, but most of you still think you're on a ball floating through space as an accident, and that's not the case. And being that you are an accident, you don't know who you are, you don't know where you're from, you're clearly a lost soul. You are a stillborn, you're like an aborted baby fetus is what they're telling you. And, you know, the holy sea, it's just funny, the sea of souls. So your DNA, I could break off a piece, zoom in, make another one of you. Just like a hologram, you break off a piece, you zoom in, you can make another one, another full picture from just a little piece, because the small piece contains the information of the whole. So what I'm telling you is that you're in the holographic reality. The astral jet only comes out when Jesus the Son places his light into the hole. There's really no way to mess this up. If you haven't seen my videos yet about that, you should go to my channel and see that. She's conscious and she's living. And when you need to give up your blood into the earth and talk to her, because you need to introduce yourself with reality. This shit turns out to be real. Okay, that astral jet at the center of the dish, that is the infinite potential. It's breathing. It's bringing the tides every 6 hours. And so take a look at this. You got gold fever virus. You let people die for this worthless paper backed by your own stupidity. You have time virus. Time is only for the slaves to get to school on time, get the job on time. You have language virus. You're supposed to be raised on telepathy, language of what the computer speaks. God virus, you place the power of creation outside of you. I'm telling you, God owns your blood. It's the most powerful substance in the universe. You're here to write out on a piece of paper, I intend to bring forth heaven and earth. Spill your blood on it. Publish it beside my own, titled Blood Over Intent, tag it Blood Over Intent, and description Blood Over Intent. When 144,000 living beings place their blood beside my own, I assure you, we will make it to this holy hole and get our eternal life and our way out of here. So, religion is a virus. That's religion. Okay, you go in there and you're sitting in a pew, and it's because it's the astral energy that you're focusing all your intent on, but you think it's something completely different. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to call you retards, people. All right, you're a cyborg robot slave, and I'm just trying to wake your ass up right now. Somehow you don't see it. And, you know, that's funny. I told you in a previous video, even numbers were feminine, like Eve, the feminine, and odd numbers were masculine. Like it has one, like, and somebody left a comment, oh, how could an odd number be masculine? And it's kind of funny that they can't put 2 and 2 together. People just can't put 2 and 2 together. You know, like, for example, magic squares. Most people don't know that magic squares are supposed to add up in every direction. If you go this way, it all comes out to the same number. If you come across this way, it comes out the same number. All right? But people don't understand these things have power to help people. You put a triple border around it. It's the 3D, the 4 corners. Here I put my blood on it. But what I did is I put the blood on the back of one, and when they came together, the numbers where the blood ended up was where it ended up. And these are the numbers that correlate to the vibration that goes along with this. You're supposed to, before you go from one to the next, you're supposed to memorize all these so you can make it the square from memory. Then you go to the next one. That's how it works. Okay. X marks the spot. There's no way to fuck it up, people. X's and O's, X out, exclamation, the Holy Grail, the Lance of Longest, the Holy of Holies, the Holy Ghost, the Astral Web. It's all in the same place. Every compass is pointing to it. I'm sorry, there's no way to mess it up. You don't have to like it, but your country set up a corporation in your name. You're a dead corpse. They put the HEK 293 in your food. That's aborted baby fetuses. You're a fucking cannibal, and you live in Sodom and Gomorrah. So you're a Sodom and Gomorrah. Your leaders are fake. The elections are fake. Everybody's actors and bullshit. The hidden hand is in everything. So, I'm sorry, when I say this word retarded and all that shit, you got to forgive me, people. I'm saying it at the people who are asleep. I'm trying to get them awake. And I don't want anybody to take it personal. That's not, you know, I'm not trying to make you take it personal and whatever. So here's the relaxation one before you go from one to the next, you need to memorize it, focus on it 5 minutes a day, and then when you've got it that you could do it from memory, that's what will start to manifest in your life. This is how you make a sigil with the triple borders, and it's mirrored. It's one side of a light holds a black hole, and out from the center comes the infinite potential through the Holy of Holies, hits the parabolic mirror, and showers down on you. It's the division symbol that you're living on. There's no way to screw this up. Your spear of destiny is right over here. See the blood on it? It's pointing to the Holy Grail. You don't have to like it. That's what it is. So I'm telling you that the earth is a living, breathing, conscious being. It's feminine. Sometimes I get like a summer breeze smell in the home, like the first day of spring. Out of nowhere, this has a presence. She can come out and visit you. Sometimes it's like a cool winter breeze in the home, and I'm in Florida, so it doesn't make any sense. So what I'm telling you is that this is real. All right, the goddess of this world is real, and you hear the word sorcerer, a person who can, like cult. You say this is a cult. No, culture. You call it a cult with any culture that you disagree with. So, once we were kings that lived, now we're working to live. Somebody pointed this out. That's like your parents who rent because they're going to die off and they can't take you to the grave with them and all their shit. What I'm saying is that your mother and father, the pair who rents, you're a monster with no inheritable blood. You cannot be heir to any land. Look it up. So, the king's most powerful magic was he had his scribes writing shit down on papyrus and chiseling shit in stone. And then somebody sends me a picture after I say, yeah, they spilled the children's blood on their stones and all their papers. And then they sent me a picture with all the blood on top of the Georgia Guidestones. It's clear what's going on here. Blood over intent is what saves the fucking universe, people. You don't have to like it. It's just that simple. Okay, this is not a cult. We're sent by God or Goddess herself to bring forth heaven and earth. Whatever you want to say. It is biblical, people. If we don't do it, tell me, who the fuck is going to give everybody everlasting life? I'm going to scream this out for 2, 3 years, whatever it takes. I'm going to wake up enough people to get us everlasting life. It's just that simple. I started worldwide blood magic with my blood. I was given the spear of destiny. And now, in 2 or 3 years, we're all going to get our everlasting life. You don't have to like it, but it's just that simple. So, you should write out on a piece of paper. I intend to bring forth heaven and earth. Spill your blood on video and then publish it to your channel on YouTube. It's very simple. There's no way to screw it up. You went to school to learn all your magic spells. You took all your tests with your number 2 shit pencil. You have your magic wand, and I'm telling you, the most powerful substance in the universe was your own blood when you spilled it over your intent and published it to the ether net. These are the secret elements that bring shit into reality. I'm telling you, I used to think I was on a ball floating through space as an accident. I was a complete fucking retard. And then I spilled my blood over my intent, and next thing you know, I'm leading the fucking flat earth. This is a flat earth movement, surely. We have our blood spilled on it, and we're going straight to the Holy Grail. We're going to get to the Holy Grail, get eternal life, our way out of the matrix and into the land of perpetual twilight. This is simple. It doesn't matter what anybody believes. If it takes me 2 years, 3 years, we're going to get there. All you need to do is make videos.